What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza Jr., and this was a 10-rounder in the super lightweight division, and this fight was Saturday, November 16th from the venue Riyadh Season in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this fight was broadcasted on DAZN. And in this fight, Arnold Barboza Jr. was able to get his career best win, defeating former unified world champion Jose Ramirez via unanimous decision. I scored this fight 96 to 94 in favor of Arnold Barboza Jr. The three judges had this one 96-94 twice, agreeing with my scorecard, and 97 to 93, all in Barboza Jr.'s favor. So this fight was pretty competitive, but I think there was a clear winner here. I know I had it 6-4, which is just one round from a draw, but I thought that the rounds were pretty clear. Except for there was one really tight round I'll talk about, which could go in a way of a draw, but I thought Barboza looked pretty good in this one. He got the job done. He really wanted this fight, apparently, and, he fought really hard in it. So, just to break this fight down round by round, the first round was a pretty good round for Barboza. It was kind of quiet at first, and then the dying embers, the last few seconds, he landed a very good three-punch combination to really steal around there. Then round number two, I thought this was a good round for Ramirez. He was pretty much more effective just moving forward. Barboza was on the back foot, not really doing too much. And then round number three, I gave this one to Barboza. This one was kind of close, but I thought Barboza landed slightly better and had the more effective shots on the outside. Round number four, this round went to Jose Ramirez. Ramirez did a really solid job cornering Barboza in that round, and he did a good job landing combinations there, catching him on the corner and then throwing and really capitalizing on that. Then round number five, this one was a really tight round. This was the round that really could swing the fight possibly to a draw, as it was really tight. But I thought that Barboza had a really good close to the round, and I thought overall he just slightly landed the better shots. But Ramirez did land overall the best shot of the round. He had a very good right hand that he did land there. But overall, I thought Barboza did more. But it was still really tight because of that big right hand Ramirez landed. And then round number six, this one I gave to Barboza as well. It was a better round for him compared to the fifth. Even though the fifth I thought he won, I thought he did a very good job. He landed a very good left hand late in the round and just overall kind of outboxed Ramirez in that round. Round number seven went to Ramirez, in my opinion. He picked up the pace in that round, was actually able to land some solid shots on Barboza, backing him up, and Barboza really didn't have an answer in that round. Then round number eight, this one was really tight. But I thought Barboza edged it. Even though it was a really tight round, I thought he was kind of the more clear winner in that round. He landed some very solid combinations. Ramirez was able to land some decent shots of his own. It was a competitive and close round, like I said, but I thought that really overall Barboza landed the better and more effective combinations. Then round number 10, this round I did give to Barboza. He did a very good job. He did a very good job in the final round. Just really landed some nice combinations. Ramirez was kind of desperate in that round. And Barboza really capitalized, landing some very big shots, backing up Ramirez, kind of buckling him a bit with some of these shots he was landing, and he did a very good job to close out the fight. And I can't really remember if I mentioned round number 9, but the ninth round I did give to Ramirez. I thought he picked up the pace in that round and kind of was catching Barboza with some solid shots as he was in the corner, just like he was kind of earlier in the fight in some of those other rounds. But overall, that accumulates to a 96-94 scorecard for Arnold Barboza Jr. He improves to 31-0, whilst Jose Ramirez drops to 29-2. So yeah, first, what is next possibly for Arnold Barboza Jr.? Like I said before, 31-0. There were some other big fights in the super lightweight division. Obviously, coming up, we are going to see Richardson Hitchens versus Liam Paro for the IBF super lightweight title. That Paro won versus Subriel Matias in that upset, and that's a big fight there. But this fight was supposed to be for the WBO Eliminator, but it ended up just becoming just a 10-round fight. But, I mean, we could possibly see Barboza fight Teofimo Lopez for that WBO world title in his next fight. We could possibly see a final eliminator versus Jack Catterall, who's number 2. Or we could possibly see him face either the winner or loser of that Richardson Hitchens and Liam Paro fight, possibly. Because he is ranked number 4 by the IBF. And Jack Catterall is ranked number 3. So, I mean, a Catterall fight, and in the WBO, Barboza's number 1 and Catterall is 2. So, I mean, I think that could be a really, really good fight that could be made between the two. And also, Catterall's ranked number 2 by the WBC, and we see Barboza ranked 7, Ramirez ranked 6. So after this fight, he should jump up a few spots, and we could possibly see really a fight between him and Catterall. But then, when it comes to Jose Ramirez, losing here for the second time, like I said, I mean, he's still really a top guy in the super lightweight division, still really solid, former unified world champ. Before this fight, his only loss was when he fought for the undisputed titles against Josh Taylor. However, I think in his next fight, I think we will see him probably against someone at the similar level of Francis Barthélemy. That was the opponent he beat in his last fight before this one. And I think we'll probably see him face someone around that level, someone that he'll get a victory over, a hard-fought win, but that's someone who's a solid opponent. I think, we'll probably see him face someone who's within like the top 25 to top 15 in the super lightweight division. That could just give him a good test, but that he'll get past and possibly try and continue on and get himself back into that world title picture, even though he did lose here tonight. So overall, Arnold Barboza Jr. defeats Jose Ramirez via unanimous decision in a pretty competitive fight, but that I thought Barboza edged out. And that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.